Yes, hello everybody. Alpay in the English version of my weekly program. My main objective was for the newcomers and for a young generation to make their own plans for the future, fix some objectives, try to find out the objectives, and whatever the obstacles is little or big, to get over them and arrive to the big objective. So you might find some crisis, but never mind. So be patient and you try your best. So in my past experience from the last program, we were still in Turkey and with my wife, English wife, and we almost finished 1 year in Machko Hotel. You know what happened there, and Turkey at the beginning of the new tourism program. There were hardly any 5-star hotel even in Istanbul, never mind in the coast. So the government were investing huge money to build a new hotel, 5-star hotel, everywhere from the Bodrum all the way to Antalya. But me, in the city in Istanbul, we were in a 5-star hotel newly built and working as a head waiter, in charge of the a la carte restaurant plus breakfast. And you had a big black jacket and bow tie. Even busy or not busy, we were working in the long hours we were doing. The pay was very good, but my English wife wasn't very happy. So we almost finished 1 year there. Then she said, let's go to England. England? I never thought I may go to England. Fortunately, there's a British wife. So I said, why not? So we started making preparation, and I was going to go there and start work. I didn't have any worry. I had this Belgium experience. I was strong enough. I never think negative. I never think negative side of the plans. Always think positive. So I will go and find out job. Yes, we did. And we did stay with their parents' house, because with the visa no problem at that time for me, and I was married to her as well, so I had the privilege. Yes, I had the privilege because by law, if you married the English citizen, you will given you residence automatically. So going in out from UK, you don't need any visa. You need to apply any visa. So it was a good qualification. So what happened? We stayed in her parents' house, but I didn't think that the British were very, very serious guys. They like silence, and even they drink, they don't make so much fuss about it, so much noise about it. So we were staying in the same house with the brother as well. Brother at that time was 16 years old, something like that. We never get on with him very well. So I said, better I look somewhere to occupy myself and earn some money. So father-in-law said to look on the local paper. We had the local paper coming, drop in every morning. So I was looking at jobs and find one. And within the easy, not within the easy reach, you have to go there. So father-in-law used to drop me there. And the evening, I used to come back by the hotel service. It was a la carte restaurant. I was working on the daytime there, but within 2 weeks, we noticed the big new hotel was part of the Trust 40 chain hotel, newly built and opened. Oh, what a luck! So they were looking for extra staff, permanent staff, part-time staff. So they had already their permanent staff. So I went to see their manager, restaurant manager. It was Italian origin. So many Italians, Germans, and Dutch working in England. German as well. So anyway, this Italian says, "Can you do my working in the breakfast?" I said, "Yes, I can work for the breakfast." I work with breakfast, and there was a service coming to take me in the morning and drop me there. And I didn't need the service. I used to walk in distance. It takes me about 45 minutes, 1 hour sometimes. So he says, "Can you do the a la carte?" I said, "Yes, I do a la carte." So we start doing the a la carte as well. So he tried to me, and some food used to come from the kitchen, and some food by the a la carte. If you select, for example, flambe dishes like stroganoff and steak Diane and Chateaubriand to be carved in front of the beef Wellington, and carving chicken, baby chicken. So you used to do in the guéridon service in front of the customer. So they order it, they prepare it and send it. You finish it there, flambe, and sometimes you're helping with the wine. There's the wine waiter come and select the customer select which wine goes with their dishes. Then one waiter open it, make it tasting. Then you carry on to serve them. So restaurant manager says, "Well, bellissimo. So he must say something. So mete become a Matthew. So never to call me Mete, they call me Matthew. So I was earning money, good money. The restaurant plus service, and the German banquet manager noticed me. He says, "Can we have a word with you?" Yes. In Saturday evenings and sometimes during the week as well in the evening, banquet hall up to 400 people. When I saw 2,000 people in Belgium. But I was serving only waiting. But I was going to serve whole. I was in charge, going to be charged to run the service. I said, "Yes, I can do it." So we started. I used to finish my a la carte, and then I used to go there because the banquet started late. So the money coming from the banquet side, from the a la carte restaurant side, from the breakfast side. Of course, I was exhausted, but I was excited as well because there was more money coming. So we got the more savings. Because we put in our mind, we are not going to live forever with the parents' house, my dear. Within the 6 months, with the help of my father-in-law, the miracle happened. The father says, "Look, I found you a terrace house terrace house is being built in end of 18th centuries, middle of 19th century, something like that. Like in Turkey, we have akaretler, one house similar to other house. They built about 20 houses, 50 houses, street like that, for the low-income people, employees working for government, low wages, low income. And okay, went and we look, and there was already one shop there in front, plus a couple of bedroom and one upstairs parents' bedroom and toilet and the bathroom, everything, and a small garden. I said, yes, why not? For the beginning, for a preliminary start. So I had my saving, plus we applied for a mortgage. You never think in Turkey you are going to buy your house with the low income. But in England at that time there was a mortgage system already established. Mortgage system. Somebody guarantee you, which is father-in-law, and you got a job. Yes, I got a job, working, wages coming, and then you advance some part of the money, then you pay monthly the rest of it. So, hello, Mr. Hakan. So we started like that. We got already, within the 6 months, we had our house, mortgage house. Thank you, Mr. Hakan. So we got the house. Can you imagine? We got the house, and the baby had the upstairs his room, and the wife downstairs, busy with the shop. I mean, she never done the shop before in her life. Me never. But all we were selling canned food and frozen food and bread and butter and bacon and potatoes, vegetables, something like that. Not every time you are busy. Sometimes a few people coming, but regular comes. Anyway, it was an income for us. So I was working, and so she had to work, but from the house. Good system, good luck to us. Anyway, we were carrying on like that. So I was really doing very well in the hotel. Almost. More you do extra work, more you pay extra money. So because of the youth, I can carry on to work like that, and management says, look, you work in the banquet and you go home in the morning, you come back again early morning, so why not to stay in one of the room? I said, yes, why not? So I inform wife, some nights I have to stay at the hotel because they provided me room. So shower, everything including, and some extra stuff as well. They staying in the same room. It was a bit large room. So we spent the night there. So early morning, shave in shape, go downstairs, breakfast, because breakfast starts 7 o'clock. So you have to be there at 6:30 latest. The kitchen was 24 hours working, and a good lot chef there. The breakfast is not like a cheese and toast, no. You had the bacon egg platter. Every British must eat bacon every morning. If it's not with on the plate, sometimes bacon sandwich, bacon sani. So the people start cooking the bacon like a pastırma in Turkish. You grill it, and then you keep it under the special paper to get all the grease out. So when the customers take the customer order, he says fried eggs plus bacon plus another pork meat as well, like a sausage, big sausage, and the dark sausage, and a complete cost about £12 or 15 pounds, depending on the time. I mean, your breakfast was including in the hotel, but bacon platter, it was extra. Fried eggs. So we were working like the Russian, you know, and they got plus their toast. If they don't have toast in the morning, you had it, man. Plus butter. So tea, a go-go, really. I mean, always we had the teapots, not like in Turkish, like by the glass. You got the teapot there, and plus they got the glass there. On the teapot, it depends on the people. You got 1 tea bags or two tea bags. If it is 4 people, you got the 2 teapots, stainless steel teapots. And sometimes in Turkey, I am seeing that we have a tea growing country. You ask for a tea, they bring a tea like that. Over there, you ask for a tea, they bring it with the pot. Çaydanlık, small, but stainless steel. Yes. Tea growing in Turkey. Why don't you bring it with the tea? Put the glass and pour it from there. And also, they make a tea, brewing tea in Turkey. And of course, it lasts. If you don't serve it, it become, what do you call it? It become a tasteless and cool. But with the teapots, straight away, because they make the machinery. You have the all the time hot water. It's not preparing in you. Oh my God, I'm going to put the kettle on, and no, it's just heat all the time. This machinery, inshallah, I will import to Turkey, because here in Denizli they serve lousy tea. The glass like that, 1 finger down, and cool. The quality, ladies and gentlemen, quality. Instead to increase our quality in the service and the food industry and presentation, we're going down, unfortunately. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So, we learned so many things in one go in England. So they went all the time better and better. So they had in the restaurant, we have the carvery as well. The carvery, you never see in your life in Turkey now. What a shame. We got the food, we got everything, mutton and beef and everything. But when they come to service, you bring your steak like a Mickey Mouse will eat. They had the carvery, huge meat, the carving in the middle of the restaurant. They will bring you in front of you, open it, keep warm, and carve it, freshly roasted beef for you, plus potatoes, plus a petit pois, peas, and gravy. And you pay value for money. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, value for money. Not extraversial, not very expensive, not astronomical price. Here you ask for a steak comes like that. So we were doing very well. So it was my couple of years there, and the money was coming. We were all right. And wife was very pleased, and she was doing well, but the income was not enough. So we had some idea. In England, every quarter, 4th Street, plus in 4th Street, they sell drinks, and you apply for the off license. If you got this special license to sell drinks, they give you the permission. So we apply for it, and they give us to sell beer and liquor, but only at night, because apparently there was another guy 4th Street away. They had the off license already, but in Turkey everybody sell beer and raki, of course, on the special. But this in England, if there is a competition, they don't put in one street two selling drinks to avoid the competition. So it was fair. So we had the plus drinks, food, and there was extra money start coming up. We were doing very well. So I looked my notes. We were doing very well. We were saying that can we stay like that? Can we do something else? And my wife said to me, Mete, we can't move anywhere else. We have to stay here, because I didn't like Northampton. Northampton for me, it was a small, and the wages was very small. Not small, I mean adequate. So in England there was a law: if you work overseas, you get more money and you don't pay tax. Because while we were working in the restaurant and the banquet, they pay me some wages, but they cut half of it. It goes to the tax. So this idea started brewing in my mind. Of course, staying with my wife is much better, but earning extra money, it will help me in the future to start maybe my own business. So I don't want to do a grocery shop and bakkal grocery shop. I don't want to be grocery shop. I can do it a couple of years, and after that it's finished. So I had this in mind, and I had a couple of friends. They were saying that there was a big companies working, British companies working in Saudi Arabia, in Saudi Arabia, in Persia, in the Far East. So they do. There was a big projects there, giant projects, petroleum projects, and there's a huge camps there. Workers working there from all over the world, and the British workers going there as well. So they have to get. They have a catering company catering for them. So we said, how can we go there? So one of my Turkish lad, he said, look, I found one contact, Grandmet International. Why don't we apply for it? So I said, okay, let's do it. But I didn't say anything to my wife, because I didn't want to upset her, because you are going to leave your family for good. So Saudi Arabia, in Turkey, we came to England. So we were going to back to. There was a work in the North Sea as well. North Sea. Can you imagine? They started already digging like we dig today in the Black Sea. Karadeniz, in the Black Sea. They drilling and they found the gas there, even the petrol. So they did it about so many years away in the North Sea, and they discovered the petrol near the Shetland Island. So British started pumping the petrol since then and never finished. Giant one. Even some of the seabeds they sharing with Norway. So this Saudi job opportunity, I was thinking to find out more about it, so I went to London, the Grumman International, a British company, in charge of this camp operation. We had the interview with them. So lasted 1 week interview. Yes, it lasted 1 week interview. They were looking, I was applying for the catering manager job. It's like a food and beverage operation manager. In industrial catering, they call it catering manager. So they explain what about it, and they asked me a question, what about it? About my CV, I brought them, and this and that. So the guy who was interviewing me, 1 week I was there in London, in their headquarters. It's a sleeping quarter, everything there. They look after you for bed and breakfast. He says, what type of the workmanship were there? Turkey, I said, I've been, while I was in the army, I was helping, maybe you heard from my previous video, I was helping as a translator from a French company who were building technical central in Agent. So sometimes I used to go with the manager there, engineer, and I was doing the translation, and I saw Turkish workers plus Indian workers plus Italian workers. Maybe I saw one about handful of Indians, Sheikh. They were helping. They were subcontractors. In England, this guy who interviewed me for the Saudi Arabia catering facilities, he says, what sort of the workforce you used to have? I said, Turkish workforce. There was Italian, there was American, there was French. Second day, what sort of workforce you used to have? I said, American, Italian. And one day I said, there was an Indian as well. He said, yes, what? Yes, Indians. How many? I said, nitty-gritty. This is the Indian. I said, I don't know. That time was a 50-50, maybe sometimes 100. Oh my God. Okay, you got the job. For the Indian. It's the keyword. Because when I went there was a 3,000 Indian working in the project. In the catering side, there was the all Indian. So, the lesson from this video today, when you're working, it's very important which people you're working for and with as well, and one day it will be useful for you. So what I done 10 years ago as a reference, not my CV. I didn't put. I worked there as a translator, but inside there was an Indian, even handful Indian, opened me this Saudi very lucrative job, Saudi business. It was Aramco. Main customer were Aramco. Dick Cheney's company, Dick Cheney's, United States Defense Minister that time. The petrodollar was $55 a gallon. So later on the petrol increased. But at that time the people was doing the refinery there, and all over the world people working there. So I was in charge in the Turkish company, 3,000 Turkish workers, 3,500, 3,000 Filipinos, and the Korean, with my assistant, another catering manager. It was unbelievable. Next time I'm going to talk to you about that, because it's a unique experience. You are far, far away from your family, on your own, no man's land. It was a no man's land. You are not in the city, you are outside. So I'm going to explain to you. But before I close it, as I said, I started with my wife, or first shop in England. Yeah. We put the name Alpay stores. This small white Morris Minor, it's my first car. Okay? Good luck to everybody. Have a nice dream. Your future is bright. Forget about the Afghans. Bye-bye.